Donald Trump has hit out at Musk, saying that his relationship with the tech giant is over, further claiming that Musk had disrespected the presidential office. US Vice President J.D. Vance also said that Tesla CEO Elon Musk is making a quote-unquote huge mistake by being at a verbal war with Donald Trump, hoping that he comes back into the fold after the public feud went through the roof. He also dismissed Musk's now deleted suggestion that Trump should be impeached and replaced by J.D. Vance. He said, and I quote, "It's totally insane. The president is doing a good job." I'm being joined by Dr. Richard Benkin, commentator and author. Thank you for joining us, sir. Firstly, both Trump and Musk are known for their erratic personality and unpredictability. So was this clash bound to happen?
First, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it, Artie. And yeah, I think inevitably it was, because as you mentioned very accurately, you have two very strong personalities. I mean, you don't get to be the most powerful person in the world, who's Donald Trump, or the wealthiest person in the world, Elon Musk, without being a very strong personality. And so, yeah, I mean, I think the impact of that breakup is not going to be what a lot of people are concerned about. But yes, I agree with you. It was pretty much inevitable that they would have a falling out.
Right. And does the spat have any real repercussions either for Trump's popularity or for Musk?
I don't think so. I think if anything, Trump will go on without Musk, and Musk will benefit from not being associated with the actions of Doge and with the Trump administration. As we know, activists attacked Tesla dealerships, and he had planned in May to step down anyway and go back to running his company. So I actually think it'll be a plus for Musk in that regard if he gets this chapter of his life behind him, gets whatever yayas he had to get out of his system. And again, I think for Donald Trump, he's going to go on and pursue his agenda without Elon Musk, and I don't think that's going to hurt him any in doing so.
Right, and like adding to that point, like J.D. Vance said, he said it could have been a big mistake that that Musk has taken on Trump in this way in an online platform. But is it possible that Musk will rally against Trump more, which could affect Trump's popularity? Because it has already taken a hit after his policy decisions.
Whether or not there are a few things now, and again, I really believe that what's happening for Elon Musk, and I think this is really important, he's getting out of the limelight as a politician, as part of Doge, as being involved in cutting programs and jobs, and getting back to what made him the success he is, and that's running his business, making his businesses innovative and presenting new things. And I think that's why I think that'll be good. I also think if you look, and I think you mentioned this at the outset of the show, Elon Musk has deleted the most provocative or volatile tweets about Donald Trump. And I think, again, President Trump has made a very just basically cut that relationship, isn't interested in reviving it. I think the one thing we want to look at and then dismiss is if you remember, President Trump recently said that Mr. Musk would face serious consequences if, in fact, he starts donating to Democratic candidates. But if you look at the content of what seemed to set Musk off, it was the size of the government. It was increasing deficit spending in President Trump's big, beautiful bill, as he calls it. Now, quite frankly, I am very familiar with Washington and people in it, and I know very, very few Democrats who are interested in making government smaller, in cutting spending. So I really don't see Elon Musk getting excited about any Democratic candidates and incurring the wrath of President Trump in that regard either.
Right, and Dr. Benkin, before we let you go, another huge bomb that Elon Musk dropped was that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files, and that was the real reason for why they haven't been revealed or made public as of yet. Do you think this point would be then brought forward and the public would raise questions over this again?
Yeah, I think it'll be dropping. First of all, Musk dropped it by deleting it. But I think Caroline Leavitt, the White House press secretary, did a good job of dismissing it by saying, of course he's in there. We all know he's in there. And we also know that Donald Trump, through Epstein out of his office. So I really think that whole thing is kind of put to bed. I think people in Washington, at least people I've talked to, are saying, you know what, whatever he thinks he's going to reveal with, people already know it. People already know that Donald Trump's in that file, but that he is absolutely not at all implicated in what Epstein was doing.
Thank you, Dr. Benkin, for joining us and sharing your thoughts on this development.